Hi, Shane Saracen. I've been talking about lots of ways of building shuffles. I talked about the easiest place to start is with a quarter note in your timekeeping hand. Therefore, if you're left-handed, do that. You can do that and get that left-handed comfortable shuffling different notes, because it's always easier to go back and add the shuffle on the right. More so than there's shuffling on the right and try to add the left. My thoughts. Another easy thing to do is just play the jazz pattern, because we typically play in school jazz bands and things like that. We often play the jazz ride pattern more than we play a shuffle, and we could become more comfortable with that. So my point would be, I'm going to play just kind of slow, 4 on the floor. Now, a lot of people say, well, what about things where you're not doing 4 on the floor? Well, when you get comfortable, you can change that, you know. Or whatever you want. You can do that once you get comfortable. My point is, most of your blues or jazz-oriented shuffles are going to be primarily 4 on the floor. So let's put a ride pattern in. Kind of a medium tempo. No special accents of any kind. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to accent, or I'm going to add a hand just on the back. So I played the bass drum a little louder that last time. That works as a shuffle. And then I've talked about this before. Add 2 and. So you're going to go 1. That should be fairly simple for you because it's hands together. So if you had to play fast, it kind of gives you a working shuffle. Okay? Now add the pickup before that, but take away the and of 2. So now it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And we have a shuffle there. And again, if you have to play fast, it's not that difficult to play that fast. Okay? And then, of course, we can add more notes. The most common one would be, by playing the jazz ride pattern, we're not playing every note of the shuffle, so it allows us to play it faster, easier. Same thing if I take the and of 1, 2, and the and of 2, and then the same thing with 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. What happens is our only note, it's almost like a paradiddle, right, left, right, but you're going to play every note together after the snare hits. Right, left, both, if you want to think that. Right, left, both, right, left, both. Okay, and you don't worry about the accent at first. Try to different tempos, and when you get more comfortable, you can add a backbeat. And build on that jazz ride pattern. It's a great way to start if you're uncomfortable shuffling every single note. And because there's a space, not playing on 1 and 3, and not playing on the and of 1 and 3, it allows you to play it faster. Give it a try.